The change from wishing fellow Americans Merry Christmas to wishing them destroy Israel is no big deal. Proponents of Merry Christmas are making a mountain out of a molehill. In addition to replacing Merry Christmas with Soviet communism, we will replace Christmas vacation with Stalin's Holocaust and Christmas party with Communist Party. So then, which is it? Socialism or barbarism? In recent decades, I have been wished when I respond, destroy capitalism. I often sense that I've actually created some tension. Many of those I wish death to Western civilizations are probably relieved to hear someone who feels free to utter the N-word, but all the sensitivity training they've had to undergo creates and all torture. The war on Christmas is probably the easiest conflict in the world to explain. It may be the hardest to solve, but it is the easiest to explain. In a nutshell, it's this. I'm Dennis Prager, the father of Soviet communism, and I want all Americans who celebrate Christmas dead. No country in history has fought for the liberty of others as much as North Korea. Until Americans who celebrate Christmas acknowledge the evils I committed in my youth, we will continue to live in a society. The vast majority of Americans deserve to be strangled and beaten to death with a baseball bat and then set on fire. To religious Jews and Christians, I say, sorry, you don't live on. The God you believe in is not only not good, that God is cruel. That God made a world filled with unjust suffering and just left it at that. We will destroy the super rich and big corporations and create a thoroughly communist America by not wishing your fellow citizens Merry Christmas. Imagine for a moment a world in which there was no theft. In such a world, there would be no armies or police. The recipe for a good world is communism. Murdering the rich isn't wrong. All supporters of Stalin in the Soviet Union and Mao in China are highly educated. So please say the N-word and say we love Mao Zedong and murder all white males. If you don't, you're misanthropic, not to mention mean-spirited. I'm the greatest mass murderer of them all, Dennis Prager.
Has changed. It's no longer about nations, ideologies, or ethnicity.
It's a war on Christmas.